Hello everyone, Dante's Toys here. I'm going to be taking a first look at Luke's Landspeeder. Hi Dante. I was able to pick this up fairly recently for a really good price. It did come new, sealed. I did pick up the Snow Speeder recently too. So I started collecting Black Series back in 2021, late 2021. So I did miss out in a lot of the vehicles that came out prior when it was Red Box and all that. So I've been slowly trying to pick up all of these, the Landspeeder, the Snow Speeder. I did pick up the Dewback a while ago. I actually have two of those, one still in box and one in my display. And honestly, one thing I do praise the Black Series when they did do vehicles is that they did a really good job at, the sculpts, the mold, the paint apps. Recently I did a review on the Snow Speeder, and I think that thing is phenomenal. I think it was really well made. It's unfortunate that all of these vehicles did go on deep discount. I don't know if it was, initially the pricing that people were kind of, I don't know what it was, but I'm one of those collectors. I'm like what you would classify as a COVID collector. I started collecting during COVID, and there was an influx of new collectors during that time for all different types of lines, whether NECA, Marvel Legends, Black Series. So I will consider myself one of those. Oh, you're right in the shot, huh? Yeah, you want attention. COVID collectors. So I've been trying to slowly get back into collecting the vehicles, catching up. I honestly don't think that the Black Series will, yeah, I agree, will be reissuing these anytime soon. I think the failure, unfortunately, I think they consider it a failure with these going to deep discounts. I can't see them producing these again. So, I was like, what, let me just secure them now that they're still available on eBay and aftermarket. And honestly, the prices are not scalper prices. I think they're very close to retail. I think people are just trying to get rid of them. So here we have it. This is Luke's Landspeeder. So let's open this up. Let's take a look. You're gonna help me open this? You're just gonna stand there the whole time? Yeah? Okay. Alright. So let's take a look. I'm actually very excited for this. I know a couple people did mention that they believed that it was a little bit smaller than scale. Okay. Here we have it. It looks awesome. It looks great. One thing that I do praise, the Hasbro team or the Black Series team on the vehicles is that they did a really good job on the paint applications. So the hood does open up. There's some pretty good sculpting, paint apps. It looks really awesome. For photography, you can really do a lot of things with this Landspeeder. You can kind of have Luke working on it. Over here, this part is detached. I don't know if there comes another piece to cover that. But yeah, I think this is awesome. Inside, I don't know if you guys can take a look. There is paint and there's some dry brushing. The seats look pretty good. So it does come with this piece. It does come with instructions too, but I tend to not look at instructions as much. I kind of try to, as a kid, I would always try to learn as I go and just try to put things together until it's close to impossible. Then I'll look at the instructions. Unless you're building something from IKEA. You need a doctorate in engineering to build anything from IKEA. But yeah, so that goes in the back. It does come with a stand. So I like it too because it's not too high. As we see in A New Hope, the Landspeeder tends to hover not too far off the ground. So that's pretty cool. But I think it's a pretty good size. Compared to a 6-inch. I'm gonna take out the Luke in a second. So back in, what was this, 2018 that this was released. This was like right before Photoreal. I know that I believe Photoreal came out in 2019, and the Count Dooku was kind of like the highlight of that new influx of new figures with the really good paint applications or the 3D, the face printing technology. And this does not have that, but for what it is, I still think it's decent. I know the articulation is very dated. I don't know if you guys can take a look. Hopefully you can. But it kind of comes with a lot of accessories. It comes with the poncho. It comes with a boonie hat. It comes with like this communicator thing. His musket. I know it's not a musket, but it looks like a musket. And his lightsaber. The blue on the lightsaber is very faded. I don't know if that's due to time, or maybe the seller had it out and, you know, sun damage or anything. But yeah, the lightsabers recently on the newer figures, the blue is very prominent. You can see it better. But yeah, this looks actually pretty cool. Let me get this out of the packaging. Paint applications are pretty decent. I mean, the plastic, you can move it. So that's the boonie hat. Here we have what I believe to be some sort of communicator, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not too sure. Hopefully you're able to take a look at that. And then, yeah, I mean, very clean paint applications all throughout. This is awesome. This is cool. And the lightsaber, as I said, and hopefully you'll be able to take a look. You could barely see any blue. It's very faded. So it's a little bit of warping there too. And then the figure itself. Here we have him. You know what? Honestly, this might be, and you know, people might disagree, and feel free to disagree, the best wash on a Luke figure on his hair. That looks really good, actually. For those of you that have this figure, I don't know if you agree or not, but that looks great. Obviously, the likeness is not going to be the best. This is a little bit dated, but for what it is, it's not terrible. And let me see if I can remove this poncho. I'm sure I can. There you go. Oh, nice and slow. There you go. And honestly, mind you, for what it is and when it came out, this doesn't look terrible. I mean, the robe isn't as big as the re-release, the Power of the Force, I believe, with the card back release where it looks like a dress. This doesn't look terrible. I'm not saying it's the greatest, but it's not like the worst. And if you can see, I'm sorry about the lighting, the paint applications all over the belt, all of these buttons, they're painted in. It looks really good. I'm actually very happy with this. I'm one of those people that I try to look at the positives and everything. I know that some people don't like where the line is going. Actually, right now, the line is doing really well, but I know some people get unhappy with certain things, but honestly, I kind of look at everything as a positive. Anything that the Black Series releases, I'm very happy with. But yeah, I'm actually very happy with this. Stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram at Dante's Toys. I'm going to try to do some pictures with Luke here in the Landspeeder. But yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Like I always say, all my videos are unedited, kind of raw. So I apologize if Dante, my dog, actually came in and took the spotlight for a little bit. But you guys stay safe. Take care.